Okay, full balance. Sure. Right. So, onegaishimasu. All right, great. We'll just go into the 5 again. So just come in. Yeah. Just a nice calm movement. Yeah. Again, really focusing on the center, whole body movement. Just explore it, your basic, a bit more fluid. And also take it into AIKIKAI. Nice calm movement. Okay, great. And just play with both sides as well. So bring it in, you just stick with the AIKIKAI form and then roll into the right side. Also come back into the left. Just play with both. You've got the left side yoku in. Left side ski, right side AIKIKAI. Play with both sides again. Really working on whole body movement from the center. Great, we'll take it into Garangaishi. So coming in, roll into the back of the sofa, roll into the back, nice and calm, and then again from the hips. Nice and calm. Gathering up and then hips. Right. And it's just an exercise to really open up the front hip. So as you go to here, just think about rolling into it and then coming back, rolling into it, coming back, rolling in, and then coming through with it. Just kind of work like 3 ways into it, three attempts into it. Really finding the weight in the front foot, rolling the hip in, rolling the hip in, rolling the hip in, finding the stroke. Just looking to and release all the weight into that front leg. And at the same time, opening the hip joint. Opening the hip joint, and then opening the hip joint. We feel like the hips are doorway. You're going to kind of open it, pass through. Yeah, work with this on both sides as well, so you can do left side, right. Just working on that transfer of the weight. It's much more about what's happening in the body than the show, so really focusing on the body work. The hip. Okay, great. We'll start taking a flexible form. So the first thing we're going to look at is just this draw back. So as you draw back into the ski, so back into the genagaishi. So as you do it, really focusing on the foot, front foot, and the back hip. That pressure into that, and from here, just really releasing into it. So it's still the basic form. Just first, really focus on this connection here, and into it this way. And you want a really clean movement. A bit like with the AIKIKAI. Just watch the more the arms are outside of the center or outside overextended, the more complicated it's going to be to do it. So really allow those arms to be wrapping around the center. 1, straight back. 2. A real efficient movement, drawing the jaw back. And the key again is connecting the hip work to the hands. So really allow that the move of the jaw to come from the hips. And that's later when it goes flexible, the jaw's going to stay in control, stay in working with the hips. Great, and then take it into a flexible way. So in the same way we did this with the coming up to the top and then coming in, allow this to be flexible, listen to this. Look for the same feeling now with the Gedangai. You can pause at the ski, and then as you go back, you're going to draw it into it. But then just really focus on the body work. So think about what's happening in the hip work and into the feet. Take this really slow. It's about how this transition as you go back, rolling in, straight into it. 1, 2. The hips don't stop in the second movement. I roll back, pressing. And trying to communicate that hip work into the jaw. Yeah. Okay, good. And then really take into a fluid form. Just play with this now. Don't do the ski, take the ski out of it. All you're going to do now is just feel that you sink into the front foot, draw the jaw back, and find the Gedangai. So you can do this in 2 ways. You can start from the ski position, roll back, roll into it, or you can start from a Kenkamai. But either way, allow the front foot to just stay where it is, sink into it, and then find the strike on the Gedangai. So static, nice and calm, and then roll it back, find the strike. You're not now doing the kind of basic, which is to draw back, find the feet, find the strike. You're just going to kind of sink into it. Sink into it, find the strike. Sink into it, find the strike. or from Takemu. Okay, then just experiment. You're either going to work off the ski, got the ski, and then again, try and find this position. The front foot stays, just roll through it into the stride. Or you can also work from a hayagaishi, make your coming. Again, keep the front foot down, roll through the back, and find the stride. But just experiment with either this or in from hayagaishi. Really Yeah, this is also kind of a question of timing as well. So you've got to slightly break that in a way, this kind of rigid timing go back, the hands pull back, and then the jaw comes through here. Think about, in this case, as you're feeding the hands through the jaw, the body's already going forward. So the hands already adjusting. Just try the super slow as well. So you got like this, that, stopping, and then going in. But really think now, as soon as the hands are feeding through the jaw, the body's going in. Sweat. It's super slow, but it's just a slightly different timing of the body work. So you feed it, the body goes in. Same with the hayagaishi. You're feeding the hands as the body's coming in. Just play with those two moves, so the hayagaishi and the hiragaishi. They use the same idea, not the basic. That's the basic. In this case, you've got something where the hands feed, the body goes in. Hands feed in, the body goes in. So that's the timing you're looking for. Great, and then just play with one combination. It's basically the 6-count kata, just done in a flexible way. You've got the ski, the hayagaishi, and then the gerangaishi. The only thing we're going to add to this is drawing back into it, so like you're doing the kata. But now just explore this motion. You've got 1, 2, allow this to come together, 3, straight into it. So you've got really now a fluid movement. 1, 2, drawing back, and then rolling straight through it. So really allow now the hip to sink into the ground. You want a really calm finish at the end. So got to stop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's the 6 count done in 3 movements. Okay, great. We're going to look at the last 2 suburi with the Jo, so 19 and 20. Just start with 19. So we did it yesterday with the bokken as well. It's a slightly different form. The same idea, just starting with the basic coming here into the yokomen. This time you're coming here with the hand arm extended into the block, and then again with the hip. And again, just use those still points really to focus on the movement initiating from the hip. Yeah. Find the back, and the hips in. Strike. You're working with 2 yokomen. Back. The back. Second look. Great, we'll take it into 20. So you work now with the left side, your comment. Yeah, find the pause, rotate to the back. This time you're changing the grip. So find the end of the jaw in this movement. Really focus on the center work. Pressing in, finding the stillness, rolling to the back, nice and calm. Just give yourself time at the end. Great, and then just bringing these two sets together, so 19 and 20. Back, your comment, roll to the back. Second, your comment into 20. Nice. Great, and then moving into a flexible form now. So the idea with this, again, it's a semi-flexible form. Got it here. This, the key now is as you go into the block or the rotation, you're gonna find that second movement straight in. To the side. As you find the rotation, straight into the next movement. Bringing those movements together now. Back, in, roll in, find the strike. 20, roll to the back and strike. Great, now we're taking to a really flowing form. So just sticking with 19 to start and just working on just one exercise. So now you've got the hands in this position. You're not gonna release the hand now. You're just gonna keep the hands flexible. So in this case, just working from this position, finding the rotation, finding the strike to the back. Really feel that you're rolling around and then the strike. And the hands really stay flexible on the journal. So they're really gonna roll around and the foot is free. And just work on really centering the movement. So this one's quite easy, especially when you go into the reason to say the strikeout is to take away this kind of motion, but it's pulling the structure out. So really allows her to calmly rotate through the center of the body. That is super slow. It's about the footwork, how the hips are organizing. Again, this idea really keeping the weight underneath as you go. Try a few super slow. That's good at normal speed. Keeping a calm structure all the way. Okay, good. And we'll just work on that second movement now. So again, you're going to work just from the left side. You're going to now flow through, find the strike, straight in. Just simplifying the movement. Again, you've not got the kind of force coming in this way. So can just focus on finding the ground, finding the feet. Quite a tricky movement, this one. The hands are really fluid on the jaw. The really key thing now is finding the rear of the jaw, right at the back. Oh, lost one. What's that? Sorry. Flow to the back. Also play with this one. You can just do this to the front, so you can just play with dropping in, finding the ski. You can just kind of isolate the handwork, dropping in, finding the ski. And then with the rotation, there. The footwork's nice and flexible through. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Okay, great. And then bringing these two into movement, just work again, just isolating the rotation there. So what I want you to do is if you're working on the 19, just start here at the top. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop the jaw in at the same time as finding that rotation into it. Okay? The key thing now is that change in the footwork now. So you've not got the foot kind of landing forward and then making another adjustment in the rotation. You've got now it's all one thing. So this is here at the back. And then you're going to roll into it, straight in. But really just work with this, the hips stay nice and flexible, and the foot's going to rotate into it as well. So as the jaw descends, the hips engaging into the rotation. Really one movement now. So just start at the top. Drop in, find the rotation. Give it a try. Nice and slow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Good. That's it. Yeah, good. Great, then working with 20 as well. So work with the same idea. You go left side forward, left side again. You've got the same idea. You don't want to kind of drop down the foot now and then find the rotation with another adjustment. You want to basically roll the hip into the movement and then find it this way. So start at the top. As the jaw descends, the hip's going to catch the arc and the rotation, and then into it. This one. This one nice and slow. It's a little bit trickier than the last one. You've got the hand change as well. Drops in. This way. That's it. Yeah. Good. Great, and then bringing this all together. So you've got now rolling back. Again, now you're going to step into it, into the rotation, find the strike. Go to the second one, the same, step into it, find the rotation, find the ski. Let's really bring it together now. So go to that. Rolling through into the ski. Oh, that's difficult. Great, then the last minute, just play with these other movements as well. So you've got the Gerengai sheet, got the other movements. Just let them kind of flow together. So just play with a set of movements. Let it come through. Just explore them a little bit. You can bring in the Gerengai sheet, the Hayagai sheet, all these rotation movements. Just mix them in. Yeah. Okay, good. We'll take a break now. Hey, domo arigato. Namaste. Domo arigato. Okay, great. Very good. Okay, we'll continue with the Joe again.